going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. Different kind of video today. Today, I'm actually at the lanes. I just bought this ball. This is a Black Widow made by Hammer. It's the Ghost Pearl version. It's kind of loud in here, so I'm sorry I can't do anything about that. The lanes are a little jacked because they've been used by a bunch of kids just before I got here, so I'm not sure how I'm going to throw, especially the first time I've ever thrown this. But this is how I throw. I just basically palm the ball. I don't put my fingers in the holes. I just use these little lips to grab onto. And we're going to see if I can't roll a couple strikes with this thing and just see how it goes. My spare ball is another Hammer. This is the First Blood. Great ball. But basically what I want to do is show people this ball from an average bowler's perspective. Generally, when you see bowling ball reviews, they're all from some professional bowler, and everything they roll is a strike. I mean, it's just constant, and it's kind of hard for you as an individual to say, well, what am I looking for if I'm an inconsistent bowler and I don't bowl the same time or the same way every single time? So that's what the key is here. It's to learn what the ball looks like rolling from somebody who doesn't professionally roll a ball, right? So let me get it set up and we'll take a few shots. Hold on. Alright, so I rolled one game. That's the first game I ever rolled with this ball. Completely different. I was using a jab melee, which I didn't really care for. And I used to use Black Widows, but I always used a 14. This is a 15, so it's a little bit different. It's giving me just a slightly different roll. But I'm not a pro, but I rolled a 144, and I want to show you guys. It was like all nines. Oh, I don't know if I could zoom, but yeah, it's literally like my first frame was an 8. I had 3 strikes, and the rest were all 9s. Got a bunch of spares in there, but 9s, 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 9s. So this is the inconsistency of a non-pro bowler, right? But it's what you can expect from a ball like this is I'm consistently rolling 9s, which means I just need to tweak a little something. And that's literally it. I just need a little tweaking. So I'm gonna roll a few more and just try and get some strikes out there. But as far as the first go for my first roll with this, and I bowl in a league, and I probably roll, I want to say, I think we have 8 weeks, and it's twice a year, so I think I roll 16 nights a year. That's it. That's all. I don't roll outside of that. This is the only day, because I bought a new ball, that I'm coming in here and rolling off of league. It's just something I don't do. So a 144 for somebody who bowls 16 times a year is probably pretty good. And that 144, if some of those 9s just turn into 10s, is going to be a huge, huge difference. I mean, it's literally 1 pin off. So I'm just going to go ahead and the rest of the way, I'm just going to try for first ball strikes. I don't really care about spares and all that. I just want to see how this ball is going to roll. That's it. Hold on. Alright, so I finished this last game with a 180. I put in a few of the strikes from the last two games. I'm not going to put everything in there because it would just take forever. But, so here's what I think. I think this ball is actually really nice. Going from a 140 something to a 180. And I used the middle game as a try and figure things out. Because I was hitting a lot of nines in the first game, right? This is the first time I've ever thrown this ball. So I'm hitting 9, 9, 9, 9. What's going on with all these nines? So I'm trying to adjust my footing and figure it out in the second game. And that's why I wasn't worried about spares and things like that. So my third game was, okay, let's see if we can put it all together. The 180 is not so bad. So this is what I realized compared to some of my other balls. Normally what I like to do is I like to roll really wide. I mean really wide. I like to hug that first board so the ball is pretty much almost in the gutter, and then cut it late. With this one, I realized that if I'm throwing it toward that first board and I'm really cutting it heavy, I'm gonna gutter. So what I had to do is start throwing it like 5 boards in and really start making my break less harsh at the end, right? So I'm throwing it, because this will cut really hard, especially these lanes are extremely wet right now. I mean, they are wet. So if it was better lane conditions, I would probably have a different outcome on that first board. But because they're so wet, I just kept losing it. But when it does hit that last 10, it goes, man, it goes. I hit a few Brooklyn just because I was trying to move over too far so I wouldn't gutter, and then I was catching on the other side. But a strike's a strike. I don't care what side it's on. But so that's it, guys. The Black Widow Ghost Pearl. If you are a professional bowler, you already know how to roll this. But if you are not, if you are just somebody looking to get out there and start rolling, you can pick this thing up for under 150 bucks all day long. It's a really good ball. It's worth it. It's good looking. It's a nice looking ball. I don't know. I like the way it rolls, and I think the more I use it, the better it'll get. And who knows? Maybe this will be the year I actually come out and bowl a little more in practice. But yeah, 180. I'll take it for somebody who barely bowls. I'll definitely take that. That's it for this one. I'm going to call it. I'll actually take you over here and see where the 180 happened. And you can see how that first frame was terrible. Oh, it just restarted. But you got to see it. So anyway, that's it for that. I'm done with this. I am Donnie B all day. Till next video.